Welcome to the day with movement and breath. It's your coach Irma, and today I have a little tip for you. I'm not sure when you're going to catch this part of the day, but remember, there's a Buddha saying, a very famous saying, that happiness does not depend on who you are or what you have. It solely depends on how you think. The reason why I tell you this is that I heard this wonderful saying through a wonderful interview in a documentary of Jewel. She had an experience where she was working, she lost her job, and she got fired and she started living at her home. She used this quote and it started reminding me, I'm like, wait a minute. Everything that I've had, everything I worked for, I really has started with struggle, with hardship, with hard work. And change is a warrior mindset. It's not easy. So I just want to tell you that if you've lost your job or you're feeling anxiety, if you're a little frantic, I completely understand. You see, in 2008, I also had lost my job. I didn't know what to do. I was working for a firm where they did a lot of lending and they went under. I was fortunate to be 9 months in unemployment. But I started realizing, what can I do for the rest of my life? Now, I had a friend of mine that worked with Barry Bonds, had another friend that was a trainer, all these trainers and coaches that I work with, and I was just in anxiety. I was so nervous. I just wanted to do anything. I just wanted to be busy. So I started taking Norcos, and I told my friend, hey, I need some money. I just need to start working. So I was cleaning up people's houses, and next thing I know, I was asking the people that were my personal trainers, like, hey, do you have a personal training degree? No, they didn't have anything backup. So all these people in Hollywood, all these people that supposedly had degrees had no backup. So here I am, I was following these people. I lost my job. I couldn't find myself. I was becoming a maid, and there's nothing wrong with being a maid, but I lost myself. And I realized, wow. But I decided in 2008, 2009, I decided to get a business. My husband said, hey, you've done great with me. Take care of other people. You can do it. So we started where the economy was down. I felt broken inside. I felt horrible inside. I felt like the world was coming down, and I started a business with my husband little by little. Now, 10 years later, we're back in a recession again. I started a recession, now 10 years later, celebrating 10 years. So what am I going to tell you? How can I remove anxiety? Well, listen, I understand. I could lose it all as well, but there's one thing that's certain, and you can use this equation. What's the worst thing that can happen? We could lose it all. We could lose the job, I could lose my business, I could lose it all. And what am I going to do about it? Well, I'm not going to be sad about it. I have to do something about it. So if I did lose it all, if I had to start all over again, I would start all over again. That's right, 100% of all the comebacks, you got to keep trying. And so I tell you that I'm not saying that doubt does not exist, that doubt is not around. Doubt will be knocking on your door. But when you have mental habits, mental exercises, and you're practicing doing difficult things, these are the things that we have to learn to know. We are not going to panic during adversity, but what we are going to do is we're going to put the nose to the ground, focus on what we can do, and ride it through, okay? So when I see a fight, what I have to remember in any struggle is I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to believe I can do it. I've gone up and down of all my situation from when I was a little kid, being raised up with a single mother on welfare, in and out of shelters, single mother. If I can get out of the ghetto, and if I could start a business with the economy going down and my 10-year economy down, I have to be the solution. I can't rely on anybody else. I have to find the solution. I am not my things, and I'm not who I am. I'm going to be using my noggin. So that's what I decided to do, and I figured, you know what? I have to make a post about this. I have to share this information because somebody right now must have lost their job, and you feel like you are your job sometimes. I felt like, oh, I'm a coach, oh, I'm a recruiter, oh, I'm this, but you are not your title, you're not your job, you're not your events, but you got strength inside of you. You're a classic. You have experience. You have skill, you got willpower, you got a lot of ideas, but the one thing that's certain is if you quit, you fail. You can't quit. Get up. Find a solution. The best time when adversity hits, it's time to reinvent and recreate yourself. And that's what I'm doing. I am putting myself so busy, so focused, and so alert so that my mind is sharp, my heart is sharp, and when I see the adversity coming, I'm going to embrace the change. I'm taking one step ferociously forward with two freaking fists right into the adversity. If these hands can do it, one brain, two hands, 2 feet, one heart, we're gonna keep going. My name is Coach Irma Sandoval. I want to let you know, I haven't even met you, that this too shall pass. The adversities are ups and downs. Remember, it's not the downs. Don't let the event get you down. Get up. Learn from it. And that's my point today. Today's wonderful Buddha saying. It was Buddha that said it. Dale Carnegie said it. Zig Ziglar said it. So all this tradition's Buddha, about 5,000 years. So I'm going to give it to Buddha. And happiness does not depend on who you are or what you have. It's how you think. Fitness, brothers and sisters, how are you going to think? I can't wait to connect with you, to transform you. And if you need a little help, I got wonderful fitness recipes, fat melting recipes, exercises that are tight and tone, to give you curves, to drop heads, to drop jaws and turn heads, as well as to make you sure that you look good and feel good. If this post helped you, please like, comment, and share. Too many people are sad and not helping. I'm not here to compete with anybody. I'm here to compete with myself. I'm here to give better. I'm here to get you better. And with one heart, one brain, 2 hands, 2 feet, anything is possible. Just don't let anything get you down. Keep on living and lifting. Coach Irma, your coach, cares, okay? Stay strong, stay beautiful, and I'll stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next post to keep you living and lifting.